Hey guys, Jack Scalfani here, and it looks like there's another coffee episode. Another company contacted me called MistoBox.com, and they have a nice package. I'm going to show you up close. We're going to check out 4 new flavors of coffee. They do a sampler box or from roasters all over the U.S. Pretty excited. So excited that I bought this. Look at this. This is Mr. Coffee Burr grinder. It's not a blade grinder. It's a burr grinder, right? Is that what it's called? Oh, it's a burr mill. It's called burr mill. You have 2 types of ways to grind your beans. People who aren't aficionados will just use a blade, right? And they chop up the bean. It's kind of harsh on the bean, and it works for you. People who love to capture the flavor and aroma of the oils and everything that bean has for you uses a burr mill. And a burr mill is like those 2, it's like grinding them together between like a metal wheel, you know, where it presses them out and crushes them between 2 surfaces. So that's what I got right here. $38. Mr. Coffee had one. And it's really cool because in the hopper up here, you can keep a half a pound of beans. When you need a cup, just turn it on, let it grind a little bit, turn it off, come back later when you need more. So we're going to review this, and we're going to review this on today's episode. Okay, so I want to talk about, there's 18 different settings on how fine you want your grind. And you're asking, why would I want different grind settings? Because if you're going to be using something like this, it has a really tight mesh here, like only like the liquid can get through it. You want a fine grind. You want something that's going to release the flavor as quickly as possible as hot water passes through it. Either this, or if you use a Mr. Coffee coffee filter, you just have a regular drip, okay? You want the finest grind you can get. If you're going to be using this, this is a French press, and the last thing you want is a fine grind because it passes through this area and gets into your coffee. So when you press the coffee that's ground, when you press it down, you want bigger pieces so they won't come up into your coffee. Install the bean hopper on the unit and turn clockwise. Several will hear a clicking as the unit gets tighter until it stops with the grind size indicator on fine. I got all my beans in the hopper. The settings knob here goes from 2 to 18. That's how many cups of coffee you want. It will ground enough for that. So I'm going to do 2 cups because I'm not doing a lot. And then I'm going to have it ground, and we're going to watch it work. Are you ready? All right, I'm going to hit the start button. Here we go. That was it? Interesting. All right, you know what? I'm going to grind it all. I want to see more. I want to see more of this in action. So let's do 6. There we go. Ready? I'm going to pull it out. I'll clean it up later, but I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to take the lid off. Look at that. Oh. Okay, that wasn't how I wanted it to go. All right, it's everywhere. That's what makes my show better than everybody else's, because you never know what's going to happen. Look at that. All right, let me show you up close. Look how beautiful oh my goodness. It's perfectly ground fine. I didn't need this much, but look at it. It looks beautiful. Can you see that? Look at that. Okay, now when I used the K-Cup with the, what was it, the last coffee video I did not have it this fine. Look at this. I'm so excited. I'm going to fill this about halfway. Brew myself a cup of coffee. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe a little more. Boy, I should have bought this thing a long time ago. Look how beautiful that is. All right, let me go brew this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're looking for hints of orange zest, cherry, and dark chocolate. Dark. All right, here we go. Let's give it a try. It just tastes like regular coffee. They say there's hints of this stuff. This one, I can't taste any of it. It's just like regular coffee beans, but it does have a very strong flavor, so you can tell it's a great bean for espresso. It's a strong coffee, and ironically, it's not bitter. How cool is it that it's not bitter? It's like the last company. This one is not bitter, to where you can drink it black and enjoy it. Okay, so I'm not going to show you me grinding the other beans, but I'm going to be doing the other 3 cups of coffee. I'll bring them out, and we'll pound them out, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, it's time to go through the last 3. So let's go to cup number 2. Cup number 2 is supposed to have hints of brown sugar, caramel, and very rich flavor, coming from Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right, here we go. Let's give this a try. They say these flavors are in there. Okay, hold on a minute. Now I have a good palate, but when it comes to coffee, it just tastes like coffee. I'm not tasting brown sugar. It doesn't have any kind of a sweetness to it. Caramel. Just smells like normal coffee. It's so bizarre, but it's good and it's not bitter. Another great company, another great roaster, and that's Spy House. This is a little, like, I would say medium. It is not as strong as the last cup. The last cup so far, I love strong coffee. Last cup was really good. This is not bad at all. This is really good. If you want a mild cup or medium, right here. Okay, this one, crema. It's got tasty notes of cantaloupe, mango, and honey. I guess I'm just not tasting it. Oh, Nashville, Tennessee. All right. And it's Ethiopian. Here we go. I could see where it leans a little fruity, but nothing distinctful. Another great cup of coffee. This is a weaker cup than this. This is the weakest of the 3, if you're not a strong coffee drinker. And by the way, a light roast is stronger in caffeine than a dark roast. And a dark roast is stronger in flavor than a light roast. So I know it's confusing. They're like opposites of what you would think. All right, so this last one, all of them are good. None of them are bitter. Chocolate, nutty, full-bodied. Like me. Okay, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Huh. I didn't think Arkansas had coffee. Just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Okay, Guatemala, Colombia, and Peru. So this is more of a full blend. It's Sugar Skull Blend by Onyx. All right, here we go. Well, this is kind of strong. Okay, so yeah, it is full bodied. It's got a good flavor. This is a little bit very equal to the first cup. This is a strong cup of coffee too. Tastes like coffee. I don't taste any chocolate or nuttiness, but full bodied, yeah, it's got a good flavor. This has a really good flavor. Okay, so let me recap. My favorite was the first cup, the espresso bean. My second favorite was this one from Fayetteville, Arkansas, full bodied. My third was the Spy House. This is the one out of Minneapolis. And then, sorry Nashville, I know I live here, but that was my least favorite because it just tasted really weak. As for the Burr mill grinder, madly in love with this thing. It's worth taking the time and energy. If you can afford to throw $38 away, grab this. If not, try and find one that may be at a better price. But try this. These are all great. I will see you on the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.